Welcome back to the Fenton History Center. We've been bringing you behind the scenes and close-up videos. Today I'm going to walk you through the Nutcracker exhibit, which was our 2020 holiday exhibit, which is being taken down this week. Actually, by the time we post this photo, it will be mostly taken down and put away. But we have a lot of fans that don't live close, or that do and just couldn't make it in. So I wanted to show you the exhibit before we were done. The Nutcracker, as we all know it, the Nutcracker Ballet, was based on a story by E.T.A. Hoffman entitled The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. And it was turned into the ballet in 1894. So the Fentons could have known about the ballet. They probably didn't see it, but people in the same time period did. But they may have known about the story of the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. It was a very popular Christmas story. This is our drawing room, and it was the main feature of the holiday exhibit. This is the Harlequin doll. The ballet opens on a party scene in which Herr Drosselmeyer presents Clara with a nutcracker. And he also brings living dolls. So they're mechanical dolls that dance. They're traditionally played by ballerinas. Here's the ballerina doll outfit and the Harlequin doll and the toy soldier. These costumes are on loan from the Chautauqua Regional Youth Ballet. They weren't able to do their normal production this year, but they were kind enough to let us borrow their costumes for our exhibit so we could show them off. There's a Christmas tree. And there's our Herr Drosselmeyer. He's usually a little older, scary looking. So this is, like I said, the party scene. We set up through the house scenes from the ballet. So I'm going to go into the hallway. Here we have the Nutcracker and the Mouse King in their battle sequence. Now in the original story, the Nutcracker battles the Rat King and a whole bunch of rats and a giant gingerbread boy. But the story of the ballet, meet this giant Rat King and they battle. And the Nutcracker saves Clara from the Rat King or the Mouse King. And we're going to go upstairs. Now, one of the things we were able to do this year is open an exhibit space that hasn't been open to the public since approximately 1991. Now, in the early 90s, the pharmacy exhibit was taken down and it was converted into an exhibit workroom. It is still our exhibit workroom, but I opened this portion of it so we'd have a little bit more room for the Nutcracker. Now, if you're familiar with the ballet, you'll know that the next sequence takes Clara and the Nutcracker through the land of snow. So here we have the snow fairy, snow princess, and some of her snowflakes. And they greet the Nutcracker and do a dance for him. So again, these are costumes on loan from the ballet. We have some vintage Christmas set up here, which I featured in another video. And there's another snowflake outfit. Now, our next scene is a little bit out of order, but it's where it made sense for the house. This is our upside-down Christmas tree room, and here we have Dewdrop and her fairies. Her flowers, sorry, pardon me. Dewdrop and her flowers. After the Nutcracker and Clara leave the land of snow, they go to the land of the Sugar Plum Fairy, where the Nutcracker is from. And there's a bunch of dances. And Dewdrop and her flowers are about the last ones that dance for them. But they're set up here. And you can see our upside down Christmas tree right there, which again was featured in another video. Now we're going to walk to the furniture room, which has the rest of the Nutcracker. Now, the Nutcracker and Clara, as I said, they travel to the land of the Sugar Plum Fairy, where the Nutcracker is from, and he's a prince there. And they meet the Sugar Plum Fairy. This is the Sugar Plum Fairy tutu, again on loan from the Chautauqua Regional Youth Ballet. They are so thrilled that the Mouse King has been conquered that there's a series of cultural dances for Clara and the Nutcracker. So this first pair of outfits is from the Spanish dancers. Then there's Arabian dancer, the Chinese dancers, a French pastoral scene, Russian dancers, and then Mother Ginger and her little dancers. We don't have the Mother Ginger costume because I'm told it's very large. After this is the dance of Dewdrop and her flowers, which we already saw. And so that, if you're familiar at all with the ballet of the Nutcracker, Tchaikovsky's version, these will probably look familiar to you. And we want to thank, once again, the Chautauqua Regional Youth Ballet for their generosity in letting us exhibit these costumes. The first Nutcracker ballet that they performed in Jamestown was in 1985, and they've had a tradition of performing professional quality ballets in Jamestown ever since. So hopefully next year you'll be able to see these costumes on stage again. But we thank you for watching and for supporting the Fenton History Center. The Research Center is presently closed to visitors, but the museum is still open. So you can come visit the museum and look through the gift shop. And if you have any research questions, you can submit a research request through the website. Thanks for watching.